Mindset Story: Consequences of Battle. There was once a very successful and wise carpenter. Everyone in the village turned to him for advice about building and repairing a house or even their own lives and their relationships. You see, the carpenter had a tough life. Growing up, he was left on his own to care for himself and his brother and sister. So from a very young age, this boy, now a man, had to make many choices without any guidance or support, and he had to learn about the consequences of those actions on his own skin. Those consequences made him very angry, and many times he felt the world wasn't fair. With every unfair experience he had, he then learned that holding on to a grudge or hate only hurt him more. So he developed a positive mindset and always looked for solutions instead of problems. And people loved him and his advice because of it. One night a snake, looking for food, entered the carpenter's workshop. The carpenter, who was despite his wisdom a rather untidy man, had left several of his tools lying on the floor. One of them was a saw. As the snake went round and round the shop, it climbed over the saw, which gave it a little cut. At once, thinking that the saw was attacking it, the snake turned around and bit it so hard that its mouth started to bleed. This made the snake even angrier. So the snake decided to roll around the saw as if wanting to suffocate it with its whole body. As the snake squeezed the saw, the snake got hurt even more. Because of that, the snake thought it had to attack harder, so it squeezed even more. This went on until one of them finally lost the battle. The next morning, when the carpenter entered his workshop, he was surprised to find a dead snake cut in half and a bloody saw. As he saw the unfortunate fate of the snake, he thought to himself, this could have happened to me if I wouldn't learn from my actions and the consequences of those actions. Moral of the story: snake died not because of someone else's fault, but faced these consequences merely because of its own anger and wrath. Sometimes when angry, we try to cause harm to others, but as time passes by, we realize that we have caused more harm to ourselves. For a happy life, it's best we should learn to ignore and overlook some things, people, incidents, affairs and matters. Fighting every battle you are provoked with will not help you live a successful and happy life. Some battles will take much more from you than you will get from them if you win. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed.